Good morning, my friends. Happy Saturday. I just had to I had to do it again in my head. It's day 6 of our new catalog countdown. So I'm super excited. I actually have to admit, when I was out for a walk this morning, when I posted the pictures, it wasn't until then that it dawned on me that I'm supposed to be going live today at 10 instead of 2. I was thinking 2 o'clock. And so my project is not designed yet. So we're going to wing this. We're going to do it together. But I have an idea. I'm going to show you another new suite that's coming. It's the one that I was talking about the other day that I don't have the full set yet, but I have most of the goodies. So I'm going to show you that. And it's a suite that's really easy, I think, to do some quick and simple cards. So that's what I'm going to show you today. We hope. Like I said, I don't have anything set up yet, so we're gonna wing it together. I had planned to actually come home and have my breakfast and then take a shower and be all the way ready to go, but and I realized, oh, it's 10 o'clock today, not 2 o'clock, so I don't have as much time as I thought. I actually, when I was out on a walk, it was still kind of gross out. It's trying to get a little bit sunny, but this morning it was still raining when I went out, and in fact, when I was walking back, I got sprayed by a car. So a car went by and went through a puddle and completely soaked me. So I'm still a little bit wet. So I'm looking forward to taking a shower when I'm done, but I'm like, I don't have time to do that right now. So anyway, good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and flip you around and we can get started. So we're only 3 days away from the launch of this amazing catalog. So I have some more goodies to show you. So you can add to your wish list probably. But let's go ahead and flip you around and I will show you. Hold on one second. All right, get this up here quickly. There we go. All right, so again, if you're just joining us, we are focusing on the new mini catalog. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up on Facebook so I can see comments. I found out what happened yesterday. So Nate actually pulled the power on me yesterday, not knowing that I was live. So that was why I lost my feed on the computer. Thankfully, it didn't affect my phone, so we were fine. I think it automatically goes into my my data if my internet connection flops out for whatever reason. So I think that's why we were fine, but I couldn't see your comments for the rest of the day, so that was kind of a bummer. All right, so this catalog goes live on Tuesday, and I've been featuring a variety of stuff over the last few days. So let me just do a little recap of our projects from the past few days. So we'll start from the beginning. Day 1 was this feels like so long ago now, was the snail mail suite, and we did this fun fold. So that was day 1. That was my very favorite suite in the catalog, and it's a very close second with day 2. This was my day 2 card, which featured the Sand and Sea suite. Good morning, everyone. Day 3 was this one, which featured the well-suited suite, which is a really fun masculine kind of suite. What day was that? That was 1, 2, 3. So day 4, we did a double header. So we had this really sweet and simple card, which features the new Celebration paper and the Punch Party stamp set, which is one that you can earn for free with a qualifying workshop in Celebration. And then it also had, so this was also from the same day, so this was still day 4. We did a fun little scrapbook page together for that day as well. And then day 5, which was yesterday, we did this fun fold card. So that's where we're at. So I have some more goodies to share with you today. I mentioned Celebration. So Celebration, if you ordered the catalog from me, you'll be getting both the big catalog and the little catalog. So how that works is if you spend $50 or more in this catalog or our regular catalog, which is this one, this is our current annual catalog. If you spend $50 in either one of those, you get to pick something out of here for free. And there's some items that I can't show you. I want to show you, but I can't show you. There's some items in here that are called level 2. What that means is if you spend $100 or more, you get to pick items like that. And I'm going to show you one of the level 2 items soon. It's because they're more value. So like one of the level 2 items is a paper pack and a stamp set that coordinates. So that's why they're a little bit, if you have to spend $100 to get those. So you can pick and choose. You can do, you know, a $50 item, you could do two $50 items, you could do $100 items, or, you know, 100 and a 50, depending on what you spend. So those are all headed at you if you ordered the catalogs earlier this week, or actually earlier this month. I put that out. All right, so let me show you another suite that we're gonna work with. And this one, like I said, I'm winging this card today because I think it's gonna be really easy to design with this suite. It's called the Fine Art Floral Suite. And like I said, I am missing a couple of things, which I'll tell you about. But I have all the basics. So, oh, this is out of order. You're out of order. Okay, sorry, I digress. Let me find, I'm just trying to put it in where it's supposed to go, and I don't know where it is. Well, we'll find it eventually. So this is the front and back of all the paper. So you can see, I love this one so much, and that's the back. Look at that color. Oh, it's so, so pretty. I think that's my favorite piece of paper in here. And then there's the blue. You can see it's got kind of a full all over 12 by 12, or you can use it, you know, smaller pieces too. And then that's the back side. That is, oh, this is the one it goes to. So this is the front, and then this is the back. Just really pretty, pretty paper. This is the front, and then the back. Is that it? Nope, one more. And then this one and this one. I love this one too. Very pretty paper. It's gorgeous. So I just feel like this paper, like this here, like you don't really need to do anything to it. Chop it up, put a sentiment on it, and it's good to go, right? So that's why I figured I can wing this one today. So that's the paper. Here is the stamp set. It's called Art Gallery, and it's got some really pretty flowers and then lots of great sentiments, which is awesome. And then it also has dies that coordinate. So let's grab those and I'll show you. Hi, ladies. So here's the dies. There's one here that's really cool. It's like a big word that just says, just want to say. And then you could say, I miss you, happy birthday. So it works really well with the dies, because then you can have like that big focal point sentiment and then add whatever wishes you want along with that. And then it's got the cute little die cuts here that look like little postage kind of edges. And those will hold most of, actually I think all of the sentiments too, between the two sizes. So that's really a cool die set too. Okay, it also has the, I forget what this one's called, art, like painted, oh, it's painted texture embossing folder. So it kind of looks like paintbrush images, and then when you put it through, it's all crimply too. So it's really, really pretty when you use that one. It's got a really fun gold flecked ribbon, really beautiful. And then there's also these, which these are actually 12 by 12 sheets, but I already cut mine for something. I don't remember why, but you can see they're acetate pieces, and one side is silver, and then if you flip it over, it's gold on the other side. So you get multiple options. One thing to know about these is there is a protective foam on them. So once you get them, you're going to want to peel that off so that you have the nice shiny element. It's only on one side of the paper, so you don't have to worry about doing it on all of them. It can be a little bit tricky to find, but I find once you cut the piece of acetate, it kind of, where you cut it, it sort of starts to peel up on the bottom, and that's how I kind of figured it out. So just keep that in mind when you're using these. Okay. And then the other things that are in the suite, and again, I can't show you because I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but another aspect of this, and one that I can't wait to show you, is there in the suite itself, there's the heat and stick powder, which we used to have, which we got rid of because we didn't really need it anymore, but we just introduced, what's it called? Oh shoot, I forget the name of it. It's like foil, but it's not like embossing powder. It's like a, what do they call it? Gilded leafing embellishment. And so it's really, it comes in a little jar, but like when they showed it at on stage, it like, they opened it and it like expands. So like you'll need like a big tub for it. It's a little bit messy, but it's a lot of fun. So you use the heat and stick powder just like you would with embossing powder. You put Versamark, and then you add heat and stick powder to it and heat it up so it gets sticky, and then you like blot this gilded leafing into it, and it's just really, really pretty kind of gives it an authentic gilded foil kind of look. So I'm excited to play with that, but for whatever reason, I didn't add it to my order, so I can't show you that, but I will show it to you once I get it, because it is going to be really fun. But like I said, today we're just going to do a really simple card. So these are the colors for this suite. So we have Petal Pink, Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, Bumblebee, and Pool Party is the main colors in this suite, and I think it's so pretty. So let me grab I think I'm going to use Petal Pink, because most of the colors, or most of the pattern papers that I like in this suite have this color in it. So we're going to start with that. All right, yeah, this DSP is so beautiful. So, whoops, I totally missed. There we go. Let me grab this. Ugh. And do my edges. Okay, so what I think I want to do, come on, get out of the way, is I don't know, I thought about this one, but I really think I want to use the one I had on top before. This one. I love this, because you might think, oh, well, that's like a 12 by 12 pattern, so you can't really use it on cards. But oh ho ho, you can, my friends. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to actually, I want to use the acetate too. So as you can see, this one lines up perfectly with this paper. And if I had the other half, it lines up with the rest of the half too. So this kind of layers perfectly. And I think it's really pretty when you do that. And you could do gold or the silver, but the gold looks better on it. And actually the silver doesn't quite line up because it's backwards. So the gold lines up with the paper better, but you can use either side. All right, so I'm going to cut this on this side, because this is the side that I have the piece for, and I'm going to cut it at 4. And I think I'm going to just cut this side. So we'll be 4 by 5 1/4 is what I'm going to cut that at. And that's the perfect mat size for the front of the card. So you can see there's the front of my card, like that. All right, and then I'm going to actually take my acetate and do the same thing. So I'm going to cut this at 4, and I'm cutting the same side. I'll save that because I might be able to use it for something. And then by 5 1/4. Like this. Okay. And now remember, this has that thing on the top of it. So I'm going to try and get, I never know which, I think it's on the silver side actually. I never know. Oh, I had it already. I should have done it before I cut it because I had it all ready to go. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I got it. It is on the silver side. Peel that off. Okay. And then this can layer right on top of this. Right? Beauteous. I love it. So, 2 things. I'm actually out of my regular adhesive. I ran out of adhesive yesterday, so I really need to put in a rush order so I have Stamp and Seal for the rest of the week. But this probably wouldn't work with Stamp and Seal anyway. I'm assuming it would kind of show through. And it's probably still going to show through a little bit, but I'm going to use my Tombow liquid adhesive and just kind of put it on the actual flower parts. It's not going to need a ton of adhesive, I don't think, because I'm going to layer on top of it anyway. But I'm just going to add some of this Tombow glue to like a few of the areas, and I'm kind of sticking to the stuff that's towards the edges because you want those to stay down. And this does dry clear, so this should work fine. Just adding a little bit. Don't need a lot, and I'm not being super meticulous with it. Just gonna add those in. There, I think that's where I started. So we'll put a little bit in the middles here. Okay, then I carefully pick this up, get it lined up with my images on here, and then just gently seal that down. Okay. and then that's going to get layered on here. So this is a very busy pattern. So I'm not really going to do a whole lot on the front, but I do want to add a sentiment and whatnot. So I'll probably do like a little cluster. So let's let that dry for a moment, and let me find, where is it? Oh, it's right here. I have my little bag of Misfit toys, as we've talked about before. I want to see if I have anything pre-die cut that I can use for this. And remember, I'm keeping the, oh, this might work, but it might be a little bigger than I want. Let's see. Unless I die cut that just one thing to say. Let's see what else I have in here. Not a whole lot in here. Oh, I have a little circle. That might be too little though. Actually, this vanilla one might work, because it is kind of vanilla toned. That might be a good one. Let me look at the stamp set here. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do the sentiment. Oh goodness, I'm yawning already. I kind of like this size, but I didn't really want to stamp. I don't want to put another flower on there because there's so much flower in the background and that takes up so much space. I kind of feel like I want something a little bit smaller than what I have in here, but not that small. Hang on. Let's see. Let's do maybe the story label. Do I have any white cardstock here? Actually, I kind of like the vanilla with it. Let's do vanilla. Where's my scraps? Let's try this. All right. Okay. Hey, Cassie. We're going to go ahead and maybe put that here. I think that's a good size. It still shows a lot of the florals in the background. It will do the sentiment. And then I think what I might do is die cut some Pool Party with the really cute sentiment. This one that's a little bit longer, because it will go right across the middle like that. So I think that would be really cute. And maybe the I'm Thinking of You would be a good sentiment to have. So let me get my little mini embossing or die cutting machine. Stamp and cut and emboss. And we'll go ahead and die cut this. I could probably stamp it first, but I'm going to be daring and just do it this way. Good morning, guys. So I'm going to take this. Isn't that cute? I love it. So fun. All right, so then I'm going to put this away so I don't lose it, because I have a habit of doing that. We'll get this out of my way, because I don't think I need that again. Put that back here. I'm thinking for color, I'm probably going to, let's try Early Espresso. We'll do a deep brown, because I feel like brown works well with this. So we'll do a nice dark brown so it shows up on the cool cardstock. Thank you. I like that. I like that. All right. Oh, snow. I know. We've been lucky, Cindy, that we haven't had much snow, thankfully, but it's coming. We usually get most of ours in January, February-ish is usually our big snow time. I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is, right? It gives me more time to stay in the craft room and stamp. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this sentiment. Will this fit on here? Ooh, it's a little bit tight, but I think I can do it. All right, let me just test down here. Make sure I can get it straight. It was kind of straight, kind of not. Was that me or the stamp? It was me. Okay, I gotta focus. do this. I'm gonna pull it down a little bit so you don't get my big head in the way. And get that in the middle, hopefully, and hopefully straight. Not bad. That works. Ugh, I'm jealous, Marty. I would love to be living somewhere where there's no snow. Although, I have to say, now that I work at home, I don't really hate winter as much because I don't, whoops, I got ink on there, but we're going to cover it, because I don't have to go out as much. All right, I think it needs a little more color in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Bumblebee, which is one of the other colors that was in the suite, and we'll do... I'm using my 1 3/4 inch punch because it's my favorite, and we don't carry it anymore, but I use it all the time, so I haven't been able to get rid of it. But you could use any, oh, I got ink on that again. Dang it. My early espresso apparently is very inky. I'm going to flip it over, I think, but I'm just testing this. There's still a lot of white space in there, which is bugging me. I think that's what the problem is. So maybe what we'll do is find the pattern paper in here. This one, I think. Or do I want to, maybe with the blue panel, maybe I'll use, so I could use the lighter blue. But I'm thinking maybe I'll do the pink. No. No, I won't do that. Maybe, no, not the darker one. Do I want yellow? No, because I just put, unless I do just yellow pattern instead of the yellow circle. Let's try that, and then if that doesn't work, I'll do the light blue on the yellow. Well, let's cut this with the 1 3/4 strips. We'll do this. Do the same size. Or I could do I want to do it so that it's, yeah, I think I want to do it so it's a little smaller. Hold on. I need 1 1/2. Where is my 1 1/2? You guys are, I told you, we're winging it today. You're getting me in full-on think mode. Like that. And then this would go across the center like that. Okay. I'm liking that. I think I can deal with that. Of course, I'm not happy about the fact that I have brown ink everywhere. So let me fix that first. And then I think we're going to need to add some of the ribbon. So let me try this again. This is very inky, and I apparently have it on my fingers because I got it everywhere. Let's try that again. There. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a minute while I assemble the rest of this. So again, I'm out of regular adhesive, so I'm just going to use liquid. Not usually what I do, but I goofed and didn't restock my adhesive last time I ordered. Do I want to pop this? I think I want to pop that. So we'll grab some dimensionals. And we'll put these kind of in the middle here because it's not going to be on the paper if I go all the way to the edges. I'm going to flip this too because I got ink on that. Goodness, when I make a mess, I make a mess. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to put a little bit of ink here. I mean, not ink, adhesive in the middle. And we'll attach that through the center. Like that. Okay. And then this is going to go like this. Now, let's just see. Yeah, we need some ribbon. We need some texture. I always like to add ribbon and bling to almost everything I do. So let's try doing it around this layer first. And I think I want it to tie in a knot on this side. Or actually, it would be cute if I did a little thing like this and tied it with linen thread on the side, but then I'd probably have to cut that panel down a little bit so it would fit in the envelope. Or do I want to just tie it in a knot? I think I'm gonna go with my first instinct. Let's trim this down. Take this. Oh goodness, oh that was almost a disaster. My little bucket of all of your names for the prizes just fell off my desk, but it landed right side up. Thank goodness for that. Do I want to do... I want to take a little bit off each side, but do I want a full quarter or a half an inch? I think I'm just going to do a quarter first. So we'll do that, and then we'll take a little bit off here. And then we need to even it out on the sides here. So where this was 5 1/4, so we'll make it 5 inches. 1 and 2. This is a little bit thicker to cut through, but my little Stampin' Trimmer is awesome. I love this trimmer. It is so, so good. I wasn't a big fan at first, but it's definitely better. Okay. I think that should allow me enough space to be able to tie it on the side and it will still fit in the envelope. So I'm going to cut about this much. You guys, I'm sorry if I'm talking out loud and not really explaining myself, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tack this down with a little bit of adhesive because it will make my life easier. And actually, I can use my repositionable for that because I do have repositionable adhesive. I just don't have permanent adhesive right now. So I can use that. I'm just going to tack a little bit of adhesive there. Make sure this is straight. I'll use my grid paper for this. Okay. Tack that down, right? Should probably tack it on the back side too. So add a little bit there, like that. Okay. Now I could, oh actually no I couldn't because I'm using vanilla. So we'll use the twine, the linen thread rather. I love this stuff. This is another thing that's always in my stamp room. So I'm going to go ahead and tie a little bow here. I know a lot of you don't like the bow, but I promise it looks really cute. It's worth the extra effort. So I'm just going to tie a knot first like I usually do with linen thread. Again, it just adds a little bit more stability for you so that when you tie the bow, you're not fighting with it as much because it's already secured. Okay, so there's my knot. Now I'm going to actually tie the bow so it's facing the side here. And we'll do this. And then I'm going to shrink it down. We're going to shrink it. Make it a little bit smaller like that. Even this out because it's crooked. And then I'll trim this down. This is where a good pair of ribbon scissors comes in handy because you don't want it to fray or unpull your ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and now just trim these down kind of on opposite angles. And that was why I was saying I needed to shrink it down a little bit. So it's going to come off the card a little bit, but it shouldn't come off now enough that it won't go in the envelope. Like it will tuck in a little bit, so it will be fine. So that's why I kind of shrunk this piece down, because if I had left it a little bit bigger, it would be sticking out too far and then it wouldn't go in your envelope. And I probably could have trimmed it down a little bit more, but I think it will work. Now I want some dimensionals. What did I do with those? Oh, they're on the floor too. And we'll go ahead and add some dimensionals to this layer. And I always like to put one in the middle so we prevent it from sagging. Before I stick it down, I make sure the ribbon is straight. It doesn't look straight on the back, but it is straight on the front, so we're good. And I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. Okay. 7:30 a.m. Oof, goodness, thanks for joining me. I would not be awake. Not a morning person. That's why you won't normally find me doing Facebook Lives in the morning, especially before 9, because, whoops, that looks crooked, because I'm just not with it in the morning. When I used to work in the office, in a office, my coworkers knew that it was best not to ask me anything until like noon, because my brain does not like the morning. never been a morning person. Although I do get up a lot earlier than I used to, but I don't usually like to communicate right away. All right, there we go. Okay, that took a lot of effort, but I like it. It's still kind of off a little bit. I probably should have shrunk it down a little bit more or moved this over a little bit, but I don't want to pull it up again. I'll get it into the envelope. It'll be fine. All right, and then this is going to go on top. This actually looks like a lemon now, so I'm not sure I'm crazy about that, but that's what I thought of when I first put it down. I maybe should have done the blue instead, but oh well, it is what it is. Because it is. It's reminding me of a lemon now. I'm going to add dimension to this too. This one's probably going to take a little bit of extra postage because I'm doing all the layers, but I like it. Not a morning or night person. I used to be a night person. Like, I'd be up to all hours of the night, but Nate kind of ruined that for me. I usually go to bed when he goes to bed now. All right, so there's that. Yeah, I'm really not loving that part. Oh well. Let me add some bling now. I'm thinking the champagne rhinestones might be nice, because those are kind of gold-ish. I don't think I have any gold. I could use the gold gilded gems, but I don't think I have any of those. I'm just looking in my stuff here. Oh, but I do have these, and those have pool party, so maybe I'll do that. That will work. All right, these are the holiday rhinestones. I think those were in... Oh, I think they're in the big catalog, so you can still get those. Let me grab my take your pick tool, and I'm going to grab some of the smaller ones. So we'll just scoop up some of these and add these to our card too. And we'll put one here like that. Actually, I think I want to do more. Put one there, one there. I'm going crazy with the bling today. There we go. There it is. I don't know if it's my favorite card, but I actually do like it. I think I would like it a lot better if I had used the blue back here. And maybe not popped this last one because it is a little bit high now. But I still like it. It came out cute. I just love this paper, and that's what I love about this paper pack, is that you can really let the paper shine. So you could just keep it really, really simple and just do the paper and then one little sentiment like this, and you could call it done. I just kind of added it up a little bit more. The one thing I did want to show you too with this set is the two-step stamping. Like, the flower itself when you stamp is gorgeous. So let me just quickly stamp you a little flower before we sign off for the day. Let's do so I usually like to do the base one first, and then we do the lower one. All right, so, or the detailed one, sorry. See, this is what happens when I can do two thoughts at once during the afternoon. I can't do two thoughts at once in the morning. My brain doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 blocks. We'll pick these up. And let's do maybe Pool Party and Pretty Peacock. I think would be pretty. Let's try it. So I'm going to do these two together. I'm going to do the background, so the base piece in so you can see one's more of like a detail image and the other one's more of the whole solid flower. So I'm going to do the solid piece in Pool Party. We'll do this. Oh, and I should probably use this too. Just gives you better coverage when you've got something to stamp on, especially with the solid image stuff like this. So there's that. I know, I really want to fix it, Susan, because it's really bugging me. It's really pretty. I think it should have been the blue, though. I'm wondering if I can take it apart and be able to fix it. Well, maybe we'll try it, because I think that will look better. Like, see, this is why I don't commit right away. I like to usually lay stuff out and look at it and see what I think. I'm not sure I'm going to love these two colors together either, but I told you it's morning. Oh, I do, actually. That's pretty. I like it. I like it. Isn't that beautiful? I love this flower. Okay, so let's just go ahead since we're at it. What did I do with the stamp set? Oh, it's over here. We might as well add our leaf. What color should I do the leaf in? I'm thinking either soft seafoam or pear pizzazz. This is kind of big, but whatever, it works. So that will go here. I was a little far to the top, but that's okay. I'm thinking, let's go with pear. I was thinking soft seafoam, but I think that's going to be a little too light. So we'll do the pear pizzazz. And I'm just going to plop that in here. There. Oh, pretty. I like it. Isn't that pretty? I just love that flower. It's gorgeous. Do they still sell the soft mats? I believe they do. They actually took them out and then put them back. Kate, I'll look for them online for you and post the link if we still have it. But I'm pretty sure they retired it and then brought them back. So it may not be easily found. But I'll see if I can find it for you and post it for you. So yeah, isn't that pretty? I just love that look so much. It's just such a pretty stamp. All right, let's go ahead and try and fix this, guys, because it's bugging me. See, of course, this is the bad part about using liquid glue, because they don't come apart very well, which is good. You don't want them to, but it may make redoing this a little bit difficult. Hopefully, it's worth tearing it apart. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do the lighter blue. So I think I'm going to do this one. Now I'm wondering if I should not have the yellow though. And do pool party. But then it's pool party and pool party. Boy, this is too much for my little brain at 10 o'clock in the morning. I think the dark blue is going to be too dark. So let's do this. And do I want it lighter? No, I want the darker part. Okay. Where did that go? Oh, it's still inside. Oh, I almost punched it again. I did kind of punch it again. See? You guys. Not morning. There. Yeah, I definitely like that better. It looks less like a lemon. I'm still not sure if I like the yellow. But this is definitely better, so we'll commit to this. We'll do it. I'm going to add some glue to this. And then attach this. What do you guys think? You like the blue better than the yellow? I thought I was going to like the... Whoop, that's crooked. I thought I was going to like the yellow. But once we got it all together, it just reminded me of a big lemon. And that was messing with my head. Okay. There we go. Come on. I gotta stop at the store and get some adhesive, I think, because the liquid stuff's not working. There we go. There. I think it's better. Where's my thing? We'll steal this bling and put it back over here. Blue is better than yellow. Blue. Yep. Okay, good. See? It just looked really, like, even just looking at the screen now, like, it looked so, like, it was just in your face too much. This looks better. Yay! There we go. So we fixed it. So there's our projects for today. I will maybe turn this into something and share that with you later this week. But I just wanted to show you how it stamps because it's really, really pretty. I love the layering of this one. So Fine Art Floral Suite, another one you need to put on your wish list because it's beautiful. And especially the paper. The paper is gorgeous. All right, so let's find our prizes. So what am I giving away today? Does anybody remember? Oh, I know what it was. It was the paper pack, which I don't know where that landed. Oh, can I have that, please? I have a lovely assistant in the room now. That's helpful. Okay, this was the one we're going to give away for today. So this is the 6x6 Oso Ombre pattern paper, and I put all of your names in here if you were commenting and sharing yesterday. If you share, you get 2. If you comment, you get 1. So you can go ahead and continue to do that today. I will show you what I'm going to give away tomorrow. And the prize winner today oh, I can't get just one, is Marlene Therian. I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name. Therian, I believe. So Marlene, I don't think I have your mailing address, so give me a shout. Just send me a message and I can go ahead and get this in the mail for you. And tomorrow's prize will be the Well-Suited Twine combo pack. That was part of the suite that I showed a couple of days ago with the masculine card. It's part of this suite. Hold on. It goes with the dies that have the suits and stuff. So I will go ahead and give this away tomorrow. So go ahead, just keep commenting here. And then if you share, you will go ahead and get 2 entries for that tomorrow. And I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. instead of 2. And hopefully I remember that it's 10 a.m. tomorrow instead of 2 and I don't forget to do my project. All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great afternoon and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.